Hi guys, this is Daniel Johnson of Project Grey Wolf, Look at Us Now Apparel, and Weekend Hero, and this is my new series called Design Cut Press. Today I'm going to show you guys how we're going to make my new shirt, Night of the Living Dread, for my new YouTube series where I'll be discussing pretty much everything horror. So I'm not trying to drag this on. This intro will be different the next time you see it, but we had to get this done before procrastination crept back in. So let's jump into Illustrator, then Silhouette, then back to reality to press the shirt up and try it on.
All right, so we are here in Illustrator, and I've already went through and created outlines for all the text here. So everything's already separated. For this logo, I just wanted to get it to as close as possible when it came to the original Night of the Living Dead design for the posters. So this is possibly as close as I could get without completely remaking majority of the alphabet, which would have taken more time. So with all of this being done, we would go to File, Export, Export As, and we would change the file format from PNG to SVG with this selected because I don't have anything on the outer edges. I don't have to worry about using the artboards. And for me, I save all of my files over to the shirt design folder in the cloud. That way it's easier for me to get to it. I don't even think I've saved this one yet. So we'll go ahead and export it now. Everything in these settings can stay the same. Nothing I've ever had to change. I don't even have my fonts to convert them to outline, so everything stays exactly how it is. We press OK. The only thing that'll happen is I'll get this full file, but I'll be able to cut everywhere you see the blue lines on all of these letters when it comes to the heat transfer vinyl that we're about to cut. So now that we are done with this portion of the video, we're going to jump over into Silhouette and get the file set up. I'll show you how to flip it horizontally, get your cut settings and all of that. All right, now that we're in Silhouette, we're gonna go to File, Merge. That'll open up our folder. We'll select the Night of the Living Dread logo, drop it in, and we're going to center everything first. I guess I should probably fix that. Okay, so go to our page setup real quick. Media size should be on auto cameo as well. Okay, so that should make this a little bit easier. Perfect. Drag a corner, hold Alt. Want to get it right inside and then bring this up. Next, we're going to go to Object, Mirror, flip horizontally. And that is the hard part down. Once you've already made the file in Illustrator or whatever program you're using and you export the SVG, once you drop it in here, even though it's showing this, we're going to be using a vinyl cutter and all we need is the outside information. As you guys can see, where you see the red at, it's everything that will be getting cut. Now for my cut settings, I am a little different. Everything here is set to just regular cut. It's set to heat transfer smooth, which is normally 4.8, but because my blade is old and I have not bought a new one yet, all I need to do is bring the force back up to 8. One pass is perfectly fine. Now I can fire up the vinyl cutter and we can get things going. Actually, before I leave, let's go ahead and hook it up. Sounds like money. So whenever you're doing these shirts and you have all your settings, yours should be 4.8 unless you're using an older blade like myself. When you go to send, you're going to get the option. Heat transfer designs often need to be mirrored. Do you wish to send the design mirrored or send it as displayed on screen? Sorry. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep it just like this. That's why we flipped everything earlier. And once we do send it, we're going to send as is. I'm going to get the vinyl set up and the heat press, and we're going to jump back out to the real world.
Alright, so now that I have gotten done cutting everything, we're going to start with the weeding. And what I like to do is start at a corner, get my pick, go right underneath it, and slowly just pull it out. Now hopefully the recording of this comes out nice. I probably shouldn't have had it set to autofocus, but I think it'll do good. And I just take my time going through from left to right or right to left, however you want to do it. Just always start at an angle and just work your way over. And if you hear a clicking noise in the background, my heat press is on and regulating its temperature, so that way once this part is done, I can get the camera set up and we can get right to pressing the t-shirt. And I'll show you guys my little sneaky way of getting the shirt in the middle, which does take some time from time to time. All right, now that we have the main part peeled away, we are going to start making sure we get all the excess from the letters out. And now we have the full design. Next we'll just take this over and get it pressed up. on the t-shirt to see how it looks finally, and then we'll put it on Steve and see how the final look goes. So let's head over to the heat press and get this pressed. All right, so last thing that needs to be done is to press the design on a t-shirt. I have some Bellas, and because this is a shirt for myself, I'm not gonna trip on too many things. Main thing right now, I want to get this done. Usually I get a lint roller to get all of this off, so in the future I'll just lint roll the t-shirts before it's time. And my heat press is ass shit. We are set at 325 for 30 seconds. Look at all the dust. I am horrible. Alright. Just press that for a few seconds. Flatten out everything. That way once I finally do add the design to the shirt, it'll be a bit easier. I'm going to move it down just so I can make sure I'm getting it centered well. Next, you can go online, print you up one of these. I had a plastic one, but eventually it ended up breaking like right when we moved. So I was no longer able to use it. But it'll kind of give you a good idea of where the middle of your shirt is. You can also take your vinyl, fold it in half. That way you can also get your center mark for everything. Just pinch the top a bit. Finally, we're gonna line things up. Remove this out of the way. Get 3 fingers down. Press this in so it holds tight. And now I'm going to add a Teflon sheet over the top of it. And we're going to press this for 30 seconds. While we're here for these 30 seconds staring at my dusty heat press, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Look At Us Now Apparel. You can also follow me for graphic design, Project Grey Wolf, that's Grey, and WKND Hero Brand on Instagram for all the weekend hero related things for business. Now that our 30 seconds is up, now unfortunately when I bought this, I didn't pay attention to if it was a hot peel or cold peel. So we're gonna attempt the hot peel, and if it pops up, we'll press it back and let it cool off. I take mine from the edge and just slowly peel it off. And there you have it. We're gonna pop this bad boy on Steve and come back with the final look. And then if you guys subscribe to the channel, the first Night of the Living Dread episode, I will have this shirt on, and more than likely I will make a few more of these so I can wear one every time I'm shooting. The next time you guys see me, we'll be doing a start to finish, creating the t-shirt design for Design Cut Press. And yeah, I don't know how to end these things off, and technically we're not done, so just hold tight. And this wraps up the first episode of Design Cut Press. I love the way the t-shirt came out, and I honestly cannot wait to get filming in this. Maybe I'll film it with the mask on and mask off.